Damn this box. Nothing will keep me from my chocolate. I love Easter, don't you? Someone else wants my chocolate, but you're not getting it. Fuck you. Love you, baby. Last week I tried a little social experiment to see if a title with sex in it would get me more views, and according to YouTube, I've had more views than ever before. You dirty buggers. Be ashamed of yourselves. Pansexuality, a definition. Pansexuality, or omnisexuality, is a sexual orientation characterized by the potential for aesthetic attraction, romantic love, or sexual desire towards people regardless of their gender identity or biological sex. Some pansexuals suggest that they are gender blind, that gender and sex are insignificant or irrelevant in determining whether they will be sexually attracted to others. Bisexuality, however, is a sexual orientation characterized by... oh look, I found some chocolate. Characterized by attraction to both the same gender and the opposite gender. Unlike pansexuality, it does not specifically include people who fall outside the gender binary. Judging from that definition, I think that pansexuality is a fantastic idea. I know I identify as bisexual, but I wouldn't rule out being attracted to someone that falls outside the so-called gender binary, for example. So, you know, maybe there's a little bit of pansexual in all of us. I obviously have found transgender people attractive, you know, so that would technically count me as a pansexual. Even the great Wikipedia says that many people who identify as bisexual are actually attracted to people who fall outside the general binary. These people, who could be described as pansexual, have a variety of reasons for identifying as bisexual, including widespread unfamiliarity with the term pansexual. I think as a sexual orientation, it should be more well known. In all my life, I've never met a pansexual. Yeah. Come on, pansexuals. Express yourselves. Get out there. Rep your ends. This could link in to the first question, because why shouldn't the term LGBTQ include pansexuality? So yeah, maybe that could be a letter that could be included, that is needed perhaps to sort of include a wider sort of scope of sexuality. The order, I think, is fine. Although, interestingly, I was reading an article on Wikipedia yesterday on pederasty, I think it's called. Pederasty. I don't know. This thing, which I cannot pronounce, for those who do not know, is like, was a usually erotic relationship between an older man and a young boy, an adolescent boy, which was quite frequent in like Roman and Greek times, but ancient Greece, obviously, not now, because that would be classed as paedophilia. But yeah, anyway, I was reading an article on that, and sometime, you know, it's quite a big page, but as I was scrolling down and reading, it said LGBT, and didn't include the Q, obviously, for genderqueer. And, you know, I was quite curious as to why that was. Basically, to conclude, I think we should include the Q, always, when using the term. And also, a revision to the term could be the inclusion of P for pansexuality. That's what I think. I would buy a massive house with a lot of dogs. I would give a significant portion of that money to the Macmillan Cancer Foundation. I'd buy myself a new laptop because mine is shit.